Are you serious? Are you serious? Folks, we have the Drake Report.
What? The Drake Report?
Yeah. Haven't done this in the week.
It's been a week, Drake. So what's going on? I mean, before you get into that, it is the Drake Report, and it's crazy outside, right?
Oh, it's very crazy. Don't go outside. That's like one of the main things to do.
Are you washing your hands? Are you staying clean, Drake?
Wash your hands, take showers, yeah, take baths.
Good.
Yeah. So, as we get into our stories, in California, wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute. For a word from our sponsor.
Thank you, Drake. Thank you so much. Matter of fact, guys, you may want to know about studythevirus.com. That's www.studythevirus.com. A military source exposes the shocking truth about coronavirus and warns people that the number one thing they must do before it's too late. The coronavirus is killing up to 2% of its carriers, and it's so lethal that scientists won't even examine it. Doctors are afraid to treat it, but the truth is the coronavirus is here to stay. It's just getting started, unfortunately, and it may be on its way to your neighborhood. The only question is, what are you going to do if it reaches your doorstep? Will you have the knowledge you need to be a hero to your family, or will you panic? Now, one thing you can do is head on over to www.studythevirus.com. That's www.studythevirus.com, and watch this free video on how you can be ready and protect your family from the Black Swan pandemic. You'll feel the fear melting away from your heart with this new information, and your eyes will open to the power you have to make it through this crisis, and really any other crisis for that matter. That's www.studythevirus.com. That's www.studythevirus.com, and watch the free video, and remember, knowledge is powerful. Matter of fact, Drake, there's a scripture in the Bible that says that my people are destroyed because of lack of knowledge. So see, if you don't know what to do, it can destroy you. You need to know what's going on, don't you think?
Yeah, it's always good to go on. And yeah, and always make sure to wash your hands while that too.
That's knowledge.
That's very good knowledge right there. Always wash your hands.
So what's going on, Drake, out in the world besides the coronavirus right now? I mean,
yeah, but one thing that we did not needed when the coronavirus is here in California, wildfires are here to stay, and yeah, wait a
minute. Whoa. We just got through with the wildfires in California. What are you saying, Drake?
Wildfires are back again, and now they're out of control. It's really very serious around here, destroying lots and lots of houses. Power outages, as you can see right there. They're taking down the towers over there. It's huge mayhem, not good. And this is the last thing California needed.
Now, what part of California is this happening? I mean, Southern California? Well, what's going on? I mean, what part?
It's around Southern California, right? And yeah, around over there. And yeah, as you can see right there, there's a video out there for houses getting turned on fire. It's really not that good. And that's, again, the last thing we needed is fire to break out.
Well, I was just sitting there thinking about this when you talked about it, and it says the state's power companies have not forgotten, though, however. They're under the gun to make their power lines safer and less likely to spark before the next fire season rolls around, okay? Because they know they were sparking. The wind would blow, and then those power lines would start sparking, and the smart meters were catching on fire. Okay, so...
See, they thought ahead of time. They were like, yeah, we know California, they have fire, so yeah, we're gonna think ahead of time.
So folks, in Southern California, Edison officials say that the county of Los Angeles and a handful of other communities in a high fire risk areas are standing in their way, suspending or denying permits needed to initiate work if it involves power outages for local residents. So government officials, Drake, counter that they are open to exploring ways to do wildfire safety work that's less disruptive for residents stuck at home during a pandemic. I mean, think if you're stuck at home, shelter in place because of coronavirus, and then the power goes out. Now what?
That would be very terrible. I'd be freaking out because you're staying home, right? And there's fire happening, and you don't really want to go outside. So it's like it's very hard.
And then what happens to your meat and your milk and all that stuff if the power goes out?
Then all you're going to be making is ham sandwiches, really.
Really? But how long is that going to last? Because isn't your food going to spoil? All your meat's going to thaw?
Yeah, and that's very that.
Now you're down to canned foods, okay?
Yeah.
Spam.
And that's a point that you don't want to be at, where you're just down eating cans of spam and
green eggs and spam.
Green eggs.
Okay, so I'm just saying it gets ugly. I mean, it's going to get really.
That does not sound good.
No. So these people are stuck, and they can't get the power companies to go ahead and start doing some of the safety work they need to do.
The power companies can't go to work
because of the coronavirus.
Yeah. See, almost every single news has their tie to coronavirus now at this point, with the numbers so high.
What are the numbers, matter of fact?
Oh, so confirmed cases, and these are confirmed, is 1.2 million confirmed cases around the world. But again, well, before we go there, there's also 69,000 deaths. Which just saying that just sounds terrible. But also France, Germany, and Spain all took up and now they're going up the rank in confirmed cases. But again, China would, if they were being truthful about their numbers, they would be way up. The numbers will be at least 3 million. It's really terrible because, and China's just not showing their true thing. So now China's confirmed numbers is 82,000, but that's obviously way higher than what they're saying.
Way lower. China had way more than 82,000 cases.
Oh yeah,
you're saying it's way higher than what they're showing.
Yeah, it's way higher. Now they're probably at the 2 million mark because.
What do you think about the United States at 331,000 cases?
Those numbers are probably pretty accurate because the United States isn't lying about their numbers. That's why they're going up so far. But also when the United States passed up China, everybody was freaking out. They were like, "Oh no, this is it." But I was like. Yeah, I was still kind of freaking out because again, those are high numbers for USA, but I knew China had higher, and by higher I mean like way margin.
The United States is at 331,234 cases. We have over 9,000 people have died in the United States. Yeah. This is a pandemic of biblical proportion, and the President of the United States, Drake, is telling us that this week and next week are going to be the deadliest weeks of our. In America, a lot of people, he said, are going to die, and this thing is also, he said, highly contagious. Okay,
if I had it and I put my finger right here, it's gonna stay there unless if you don't spray it with Lysol.
For how long?
It's gonna stay there for about 7 days. Yeah.
Maybe 17 days.
Oh yeah, 17 days. But make sure to use Lysol because that's very, very effective.
Now, are you saying that Lysol will kill it? Don't say that, Drake.
No.
But it's effective, is what you're saying. It's effective. Okay,
yeah, it's very effective.
Thank you. Well, anyway, this is bad, Drake. And the wildfires, they ran calling wildfires. You're saying that California is on fire again, Drake. Are you serious?
It's very much on fire, and that's very, very scary to say.
Drake, can you give me some... what else is going on, Drake? I mean, fire? Okay. What else?
So we're going to go from fire to water, but...
Fire to water, but lack of it.
Yeah, lack of water.
Okay.
So the Iguazu Falls, which is basically at the Argentina and Brazil border, are now almost completely dry, and that's one of the largest waterfalls in the world. See,
what? Brock Begley's going to take us there right now to Google Earth. There you see the border between Argentina and Brazil. This insane waterfall maybe the largest in the world.
That's what it looks like, because Google Earth is outdated because it's just happened.
Right.
But it's like we're gonna see some before and after pictures a little bit later. But
it's huge. It's bigger than Niagara Falls.
Yeah, I would say that. There's the photos.
There it is. So that's before, and now that's after. So that's what it used to look like. That's what it always looked like.
Yeah.
And that's what it looks like right now, Drake.
Yeah, tourist attractions.
What is going on?
Tourist attractions are gonna go down hugely. And
but what's happened to the water? Where's the water for your daughter?
No water.
Okay, well, I mean, what's going on, Drake?
Thanks to a lack of rain, it's drying up because, again, around Argentina, they kind of have hot weather there too.
You're right.
Which
this drought, they said, has decreased by a ton. Okay, so I mean, I can't even keep track. I mean, they're used to 1,600 cubic meters per second of water coming off that waterfall.
Yeah.
Right now, it's 288 cubic meters of water.
Like, that's such a, if you do the math right there, that's such a huge margin right there.
But that's going to cause some droughts on down the line. This is the Iguazu Falls, wasn't it? Iguazu Falls.
Iguazu Falls. It's pretty hard to pronounce.
It is. Yeah. Don't even try it at home. Be sure
don't try this.
You have to be a professional like Drake to even try. What's it called again?
The Iguazu Falls.
Iguazu Falls.
Iguazu Falls.
Thank you, Drake. So anyway, guys, so we got wildfires burning out of control in California, and we have water, the largest waterfall in the world, going dry. It kind of reminds me of that song by Hank Williams Jr., okay? The preacher man says it's the end of time, and the Iguazu waters are running dry. Right? Okay. No, okay. But seriously, it is a problem.
And it's kind of weird that it's like, there's fire and water. They're both doing dramatic things. Lack of water, actually.
Don't cry for me, Argentina. The Iguazu Falls is drying. Right? I mean, it's just, it's really bad.
Yeah.
What else is going on?
So some good news. In the southern part, well, like the southern waters of the Philippines, a bunch of jellyfish, like, gathered up. There's a photo right there. A bunch of jellyfish gathered up into one, like, huge thing. It kind of looks like they're trying to draw a picture right there, but to me it looks beautiful if you look at it.
You're telling me that swarms of jellyfish has turned the sea red?
Yeah, red. Like, it. Again, to me it kind of looks good, but they could also be drawing a picture if you could try to make it out.
Well, yeah, but you do know the Bible says in the last days that the water will turn blood red.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we got coronavirus, pandemic. We got wildfires burning out of control in California.
You got waterfalls.
We got the waterfalls drying up in Iguazu Falls in Argentina, Brazil.
Yeah.
You had the largest. What is that? That's the jellyfish?
Yeah, that's all the jellyfish packed up together.
That's crazy, Drake.
Yeah.
I mean, why are they there? Why are they packing in? What's the story?
It could be something of, like they're trying to, like, all move to a different place. It's kind of hard to
tell. They're migrating to the Philippines because they like Duarte, the president of the Philippines. Duarte! What do you say, Duarte? I don't know, Drake. I mean, okay, they all.
From what I heard, the Philippines was a nice place.
It is. It's nice. Good people. People. Okay.
But that's just a
prophecy alert, if you ask me. Okay, so now what else is going on, Drake? What else is going on?
Okay, so in America, the Big Red, I just made up that nickname, but in America, there is. But also, if you look at Alaska, a place that we don't really look at
we should. It's the largest state in the union. But go ahead.
But if you look over there, it is being bewildered by blizzards and snows, which is kind of expected for Australia because they're up in Canada.
No, it's Alaska.
Oh yeah, okay, Alaska.
Yeah. Alaska gets snow. I get you on that. But this is April.
Yeah.
Okay.
You look at the date and then you look up at the sky and like,
and they're getting a blizzard in Alaska. But they do that sometimes. April blizzards can happen. It's not like it's not impossible.
And also, they're up in Canada too.
Yeah, they're way up north. I gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, and also if you look at California, you see a bunch
Is that some snow up there in the mountains in California?
Yeah, around the north, and you see there's a little bit of ice. But also, if you see where Southern California, where the wildfires are happening, it's kind of.
What's that over there? That looks like New Mexico and Colorado.
That's New Mexico, Colorado. Those are some more snow.
Snow?
Yeah. Snow?
Okay, up in the mountain areas there. Okay.
They're having not a good time, but there's snow around New Mexico.
Yeah.
And
higher elevations and that, what have you. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's
I mean, what are you gonna do?
It's the Drake Report. Okay. And what else is going on? We talked a little bit about. Did you hear Willie Nelson has the corona? Well, he doesn't have the coronavirus. He's in quarantine. They think he might have it, and you know he's still in quarantine. So what do you think about that? You know who Willie Nelson is, don't you?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
He's a old country singer. Yeah. Okay, on the road again.
Just can't wait to get on the road again.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, Heidi. Thank you so much. Wildfire map. There's no active fires in California right now. Wait a minute, Heidi. Come here. You can't say that. You don't hand me a map with nothing on it that says there's no active. We've got proof. We've got wildfires burning. Darling, April 2nd, California wildfires are not going nowhere. Okay, sorry. We'll work on that, Drake. You might have to work on that. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Okay, anyway, Willie Nelson he's being contained, okay, right now, so. Tom Dempsey died of the coronavirus today. Yeah,
and that really is very sad. As you can see, when he was born, 1947, a very long time ago. He died yesterday, actually. But he was the only toeless kicker in the NFL, which saying that is crazy, but he didn't have toes on his kicking foot, which I think is his right foot. Yeah. So his shoe, they kind of like cut it off. Yeah. So it would give him an advantage whenever he kicks the ball. So it'd be like a sledgehammer. See, that's what his shoe would look like. Yeah. Like his teammates would say it was like a sledgehammer hitting the ball.
And he did kick the longest field goal in NFL history. For a long time it was the record, a 63-yard field goal. Finally, it was somebody broke that in 2013. They kicked a 64-yarder. Yeah. But he was a legend, okay?
Yeah, he was
a legend down in New Orleans.
Yeah, he was a Pro Bowl player. He's in the Saints Hall of Fame, too. Yeah. And if you go to, well, you probably can't go into it now, but if you would go to the Pro Football Hall of Fame in Canton, they would actually have his shoe right in like one of like the exhibits right there, which that's very cool.
And he was only 73 years old, if I understand.
He was also battling. He was also battling
Alzheimer's.
Dementia and Alzheimer's. Then the virus. So he was already very weak. Yeah. And
it kind of took him out. Yeah. Well,
but also if I could find this, the former quarterback last week that played with Tom Dempsey, his name was Bobby Herbert. He also died after being tested positive for coronavirus. He was 81 too. But
really?
Yeah.
Well, and remember last Sunday we reported that that country music singer Joe Diffie died of coronavirus at age 61. So
and
there's a lot of people sick. Prince Charles is sick with the coronavirus right now.
Yeah, and James Dolan, the owner of the Knicks, is sick right now.
Oh, is he sick with the coronavirus? Okay. Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson, the actor and actress down in Australia right now.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, Boris Johnson, has got coronavirus. So.
He's sick, so people really have to be careful because a lot of high-end celebrities like Drake the rapper, he got tested positive for it. Not this Drake, but Drake the singer.
Oh, I don't know him, Drake.
Yeah, Drake. He's a singer.
Not you, Drake.
No, not me.
No, the other Drake.
No, the other Drake.
Not the.
But a lot.
You're Drake. You're the Drake Report. You're the Drake. Yeah, you're main Drake. Yeah.
But there's a singer named Drake. He's from Canada. But he also got tested positive for it because it's like high end celebrities like that. go out and parties a lot, and then they get viruses and stuff.
Now they need to stay home like you and,
Oh, yeah.
and take care of yourself.
And drink some coffee.
Okay, and now Drake, it is Palm Sunday, so we just want to say Happy Palm Sunday to everyone. This is
Yeah.
when Jesus rode into the city, and and they throwing all the palm trees around, and they were singing Hosanna to the highest. And
Yeah.
it's a big day. It's an important
Really,
day.
yeah.
Sad nobody could go to church today. It's really
Yeah, that's
pretty rough.
Yeah, and aren't priests like getting arrested for holding churches too?
Some are. Some of the preachers and priests are being arrested for doing that. So you got to follow the law within your state. It just,
Even if you don't want to.
Yeah, because we've got to do what we've got to help in this process. So okay. Well, anyway, everybody, God bless all of you. This is this Sunday night's Drake Report with, of course, Drake Begley, my grandson, and he's doing a great job. And Drake's coming out with a new stress ball. Should be available next week, Drake. Is that right?
Yeah, the new stress ball. There's only going to be 300 left, so make sure to order it quick because we only have a limited edition. We may even bring it back soon if it sells out that quick.
But you're saying so. And because people are sitting home, shelter in place, they can't go nowhere, they're stressing out, and so you're going to have the Drake Report stress ball will become available sometime next week. So we'll let you know about it, right, Drake?
And I'm very, very excited.
You designed it too, so you're excited.
I designed it on something that I would actually want.
Okay.
And we're both definitely gonna have one when it comes out. We're just gonna pull it out.
Stress out.
All
Drake.
this stressful weather.
All right. God bless all of you. Thank you, guys. Are you serious? This has been the Drake Report.
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
I am serious.
So am I, Drake.
Serious.